is Max Access, where Mackenzie Barwell takes you closer to members of Forge FC off the pitch on the Forge Audio Network.
I'd love to be, but I'm not.
How about like fashion and clothing?
Getting better at it. I think Danielle's helped me a lot with it.
Yes.
Girls help a lot with it.
Your fiance knows what she's doing.
She made me better, so she definitely upgraded my style. But yeah, I love fashion, but I'm not really focused on that, to be honest.
Yeah. You got other priorities when you're walking into the building, right?
Gotta score some goals.
Exactly. I kind of want to see a walk-in pick for Danielle. I think maybe you guys could just swap. Like she could come onto the field, we get her fit, and then you can come through the back door. How's that sound?
Let's ask her. I don't know.
I feel like she'd say yes.
I think so.
So you said that you're getting better. Can you think of stuff that you wore in 2019 that you're like, why?
Tight ripped jeans.
Oh no. No.
That is disgusting. I will never wear that again.
That's bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I used to not match my colors too. Just like go simple black and wear a shirt, or now there's more sense to it. I try to match the shoes with the top,
Okay.
a little bit of a watch in there, a little jewelry,
Some accessories.
some to spice it up a little bit, you know.
Okay, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
You've come a long way.
Yeah, I did actually.
Ripped
jeans.
jeans. The skinny jeans too.
Yeah,
Crazy.
They're in Value Village right now, I think.
Oh, you did.
I donated.
Somebody else is wearing them.
Yep.
Okay. Well, Dav, welcome to Max Access.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. I think, as we said, this is the first time we've done it on camera. I knew I wanted to have you on today after my little parking incident yesterday. So I just wanted to share and give you the recognition that you deserve, because I walked out of the stadium as I was leaving yesterday to my car to realize I was wedged very closely in between two other vehicles. And lo and behold, I look out my window to my savior, David Choinière, coming to direct me.
That's the least I could do.
Did you know immediately when you walked out, okay, this girl's going to need something?
I look at you, looking at your car, you're like, what's going on? Why is he parked so close? I looked at you and I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to help her. Like, why not? And then just as simple as like, go back, up and down.
To be honest, I was really hoping. So I didn't realize, but there was a guy sitting on his porch right in front of my car. And I knew it was going to be close. And I don't have rear view mirror, like cameras. Sorry, I have mirrors, but not cameras. And I really was hoping that he would be like, oh, like I'll help you out. So I kind of stood in front of my car for like a good 30 seconds, just waiting for him to see me, like watching it. So thank you.
Luckily, I was there.
Listen, we have a couple questions to get to. You ready?
Let's do it.
What inspired you to start playing soccer? Because according to your Wikipedia page, you were 5 years old.
I was indeed 5 years old. So what happened is my neighbor, who was not even good at soccer, invited me to play soccer with him. So we just started to kick the ball around. And then right after that, my mom in the summer just put me in a soccer team where I'm from. And since then, I never quit it. I was pretty good at it from the get-go. Mm-hmm. But initially, I'm a hockey player. My dad is a big hockey fan, played his hockey his whole life. So I got introduced to hockey before soccer.
Dad, what?
Yeah.
No way. So you would have been what? You would have been so young playing hockey, no?
I mean, yeah.
Waddling in your skates, probably?
Probably, yeah. 4 years old, 4? I was skating.
Wow, cool.
Yeah, the first thing my dad taught me, or in our basement, we used to play hockey with my brother, my dad. So it was always hockey, watching the Abs, hockey.
Yes.
And then I guess in the summer, there's no hockey. So let's go try to play soccer.
Yeah.
And never quit it since.
So you had sports all year round then? Your winter sport, your summer sport?
But I quit hockey pretty fast.
Okay, I was going to ask,
I was so good at soccer that I think it just clicked with me.
Yeah.
But I was also really good at hockey. So I guess I did the right choice, I guess.
So when did you make that decision? How early on? You said it was pretty quick after you started playing
10 years
hockey.
old.
Okay, yeah. So your dad's a big Montreal fan. Do you still watch?
Used to. We used to watch every game on TV.
Really?
It was like a family thing, and then again we get older. I got out of the house pretty fast because I had to move to Montreal.
Yeah.
So, and then I guess we grew up watching hockey. Love watching the Habs. I miss it actually. Like miss doing that with my family. But I guess everything happened for a reason, and
here we are.
Everything worked out pretty well. So
no, I get it. Those traditions are fun. Mm-hmm. My dad was a huge Habs fan.
There's a lot of Habs fans in the city of Edmonton.
Anyways, I tried to hide from the Leafs fans and make sure nobody found out, because that was a controversial take, and still is. I think
it is.
You talked about playing soccer with your neighbor when you were really young. You said he or she wasn't very good. He was good.
Actually, couldn't kick a ball. So we just tried to kick the ball against the wall. And then
you're like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta find someone better than this.
It's not about him. It was just, I started kicking the ball and I just never stopped kicking the ball. It was that simple. I got obsessed with it.
Wow. Was that because I was gonna ask, what is your earliest soccer memory? Would it be those experiences with him?
1000% is the backyard. I used to have a decent backyard. My dad built a soccer net, and that would be the first memory of it is playing in my backyard against the wall.
That's awesome. Yeah. When did you end up having to move to Montreal to pursue it more seriously?
I was 14.
Oh, wow. I was
pretty young.
So were you alone, or did one of your parents go with you?
The first 2 years, my mom moved with me and my brother. Mm-hmm. And then past the age of 16, she went back home. Because my dad was like, you have to go. You have to come back home. I'm alone all year. So he was getting tired of it. But we're pretty mature, me and my brother. My mom cooked for us on the weekend, bring us food. Mm-hmm. It's only an hour drive, so it's not too bad. She will come probably twice a week. So we'll be alone, 5 days a week. And then on the weekend, we'll go back home. She will cook for us. We'll bring a ton of meals. Wow.
That forces you to grow up fast.
Yeah, it does. But at that age, we had a routine. It was going to school, training, come back, homework, play video games. That's how we didn't get out of the house. That's how we did.
School, homework, soccer, repeat. Wow.
For 7 years.
So how long? Oh my gosh.
6 years or 7 years.
So you and your brother lived together doing that? Having that routine for...
Yeah, we had another roommate, so we were 3 in the apartment. To this day, he's like our best friend, because we lived together for 6 years. So, a lot of memories.
Oh, that's awesome. Were you guys cooking for yourself, like, during the week?
So, like I said, my mom would cook on the weekend.
Yeah.
So we'll bring a shit ton of food.
So she would meal prep for you.
She would meal prep for us.
Wow, shout out. That's huge.
Our roommate... his mom will also cook.
So you're pretty set.
So the fridge was full of food.
Oh,
but
lucky.
by the end of the week, it will be pretty empty. So I know how to cook pasta.
All the basic essentials.
All the basics, I can do it.
Yeah.
I'm getting better now. Still not good at it or great.
There was one thing that sparked my interest while doing some research, and that was in 2016, you won the FSQ Male Senior Player of Excellence Award. Do you remember that?
What's that?
You don't remember that?
What? Say that again.
FSQ Male Senior Player of Excellence Award.
Oh. Yeah.
What was that?
I don't remember a lot of it. I actually don't know why I won that.
This was...
Maybe because I just signed my first professional contract.
So you don't...
So let me see what it is.
You don't remember... You don't remember accepting it? I think I have your Wikipedia. Wait, look.
I think I was second. I don't think I was first. I think I finished second.
They got it wrong.
I'm not sure of that.
Okay, so clearly it wasn't that monumental in your career.
No, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is.
All right, still though.
But now that you talked about it, I think going to a ceremony and probably got an award. But
business as usual. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, can you describe your emotions and experiences when you first had your professional debut? And we were talking before, and you said before this club was called FC Montreal. Mm-hmm. And is that the now Montreal Impact?
So when I started, when I signed my first professional contract, it was the reserve team of the Impact Montreal at the time.
Okay. Yes.
That was called FC Montreal. So signed in 2016 or 15.
Yes, 16.
16?
Yeah.
And then the same year I signed with the Impact of Montreal. When I got the news, I was actually in the playoff with the U18 of the academy team in Dallas. So I got a phone call. Actually, my coach came to my room, said, "We got to talk to you."
Were you nervous
then,
at first? Like, where
no,
you
because I thought he was going to talk to me about whatever the game plan or,
Yeah.
or the next game we had. And he just sat down. There was a laptop in front of me. And then there was the GM and the head coach of the Impact Montreal. But also, I was training with them a couple times, and I did
So
the
you were
preseason
familiar?
with them.
Okay.
So I was kind of expecting it without expecting it. I didn't know the moment, but I had a good feeling that it's going to happen. And so when he called me to his room, saw his laptop on FaceTime, saw the GM and the head coach, got a bit nervous, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say
19,
maybe then, yeah.
And then they announced me that I'm gonna sign. And I'm not a big reaction guy, but I was like, yeah, super proud. Called my family, called my brother right away, and just announced them that I'm gonna get my first professional contract.
That is so exciting. I can't imagine trying to show how happy you are, and because how do you keep your composure in that moment and simultaneously want to show them that you appreciate?
I'm not really expressive in general.
So were you like,
I was actually super calm because I told my brother, like, he had a bigger reaction than I had.
did he?
Yeah, so I told him, and he's like, "Oh, that's so amazing! Oh my god!" Like he was all
for your contract.
Yeah,
He was more yes, okay.
For my contract, and I called you like, "That's the best thing ever!" Like he was so happy. Was he with me? Yeah, he was with me at Dallas in the playoffs. So hugged me. He's like, "This is amazing." I was just like,
Thanks, bro.
stoic there, like, yeah.
I feel like your emotions are pretty regulated in that way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that.
Like it's pretty.
I'm like that. I have my moments where I'm gonna be more expressive, but in general, I'm pretty calm.
Yeah. You said that you and your brother played for the same team, but as you were leaving, he was coming in?
Yeah.
So what was that transition like, and how did that process happen?
So I think it was my third preseason with Montreal. I was fighting for a contract because they didn't activate my option. So before that, I was already with the team for 2 years, got a big injury. Then they told me, we're not going to activate your option, but you're going to come to preseason with us to show that you can be with us.
Right.
And also my brother was invited to the preseason. So we did the whole preseason together and they offered me a contract, decided to decline it for so many reasons. We can get into it later, maybe.
Another time, yeah.
That'll take more than 6 minutes.
Yeah. yeah.
Declined it. And after that came to Forge. And I think a few months later, he signed his first professional contract.
Right. Okay. So you were already here by that point.
I was already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't know about you, and maybe Forge fans in particular, prior to your time with this club, of course, you were with CF Montreal, but you experienced that big ankle injury that you were talking about. And you said you had to eventually have surgery despite trying to rehab it without it. And then I think by the time you were fully recovered, it was over a year. So what was that entire experience like for you? And what were you forced to learn about yourself when you had to step aside?
Yeah, that was the toughest moment of my career, for sure. Never had a big injury before that one. So
what was it?
It's I torn my peroneal tendon in my ankle. So also torn a couple ligament at the same time. It was just the biggest injury ever. So what did I learn of it? I learned that it can be taken away from you so fast. So I was doing really good in preseason, was just killing it. And then in one tackle, you don't know who you are anymore.
Wow.
That's the toughest part because my life has been around football, soccer all my life. And when you're injured like that, you don't know who you are anymore because your day-to-day changed so much. Identities change like overnight. You don't know who you are anymore. You don't know what to do. And then obviously you go through surgery, so you're in a cast, so that's fine, you're home. But then when you start walking again, when I was doing my rehab, I was not with the team. I was doing them on my own, so with the medical staff there. So it's just, you don't know who you are. You don't know what to do with your life. You don't have the adrenaline of playing every day or the excitement of playing every day. So as a young guy who's been doing that all his life, you're searching for your purpose again, which is to get better, heal, but at the same time, as a human, you need more than that. And you as a 19 or 20-year-old, sometimes you don't have the answer. So obviously I have my family who was really close, but then it was a hard moment. And I think you mature from that, you grow up from that really fast, but a lot of people go through that, and it's pretty normal, but at the same time, it's a tough moment.
That is such a good point. And I find a lot of athletes talk about that, whether it's from retirement or for injury. It's this process of having to find, you say purpose, but maybe a passion again. So having that experience, do you think that you've been more cognizant of, when I do get to that time when I'm not playing professional soccer anymore, how am I going to make sure I don't have this almost like mental crisis and try and reevaluating your lifestyle? You're going to have it regardless?
I'm going to have it. I know that because like I said, I've been around soccer my whole life. I'm going to miss it so much. But at the same time, I know myself a lot more now. I'm surrounded with beautiful people around me, and I'm not scared. I am scared of the future, but I'm going to be prepared. Even though I'm prepared, I'm scared. It's kind of weird.
They can exist simultaneously.
Yeah. And it will take time to adjust, to find a new purpose, a new job. I'm curious because everything's going to change. My day-to-day is going to change.
Yeah. My intention is not to make you spiral right now.
I'm scared right now. I'm shitting my pants.
No, that's not what I want.
I have often this discussion of what I'm going to do after.
Yeah.
I don't have the answer yet. I'll be prepared.
For now, you'll be scoring goals and chilling and staying fit.
Yeah.
Well, let's rewind for a second here because I want to talk about, after your injury, you came here in 2019. How did you find out about the CPL and Forge?
My agent.
He was like, I got a place for you.
He's like, Bobby's the guy. Go play for him. You can learn a lot. Because I needed a change. It was a tough 2.5 years in Montreal. Injuries, but also not playing. My ego got a little touch. And then decided to new challenge. And the new challenge was Forge. And I've been here since.
Ever since.
Yeah,
inaugural season, baby.
Yep.
Did you know Coach Bobby prior to coming here, or your agent was the one to introduce him and say?
Not at all. My agent told me. So
did you have a phone call with him?
Yeah, I had a phone call. I was in Tampa doing my preseason in Montreal. Yeah, I think he did a pretty good job.
And he convinced you. He clearly
convinced me pretty well. So it wasn't too long after I was here.
Yeah. You scored in, I think, the initial CONCACAF game, or one of the first CONCACAF games that this team played in, to win it.
Yeah.
How significant of an achievement was that, and what do you remember from that moment?
CONCACAF, the Antigua game?
Yes.
Yeah. So I got subbed on. I think Kwame did a cutback, and I chested it, and then I kind of side volley it or half volley it, and it just went in. I think it was my first goal with the club. So I just remember being really, really... Like, when you score like that, you don't really think much. You just react.
Yeah.
And you don't know what to do. And I was super... When you look back on the video, I'm super expressive. And I'm really, really
That's
enjoying...
when your expression comes out. Yeah.
And I was super happy because that was my first one. And that was a big one for the club also. Winning goal at a home game? Yes. First year? Yeah. I think I've done more than one. Yeah. You've collected a couple by this point. Yeah, I think so. So, okay, here's what we're going to do to finish off the episode. I've got kind of a game to play. I have some sayings that Canadians use, and it's just the words yes and no, because we often use them together, and it's kind of hard to tell what we mean from somebody who may not be from Canada. So I'm going to see if we're on the same page with these and see if you pass the test. So I only say yes or no? Yes. What do Canadians mean when we say yeah? Yes. No.
No.
That was the wrong answer? Or?
No, that was yes. I'm going to go rapid fire. So,
Okay.
so like,
So no?
correct. No, yeah.
Nah. No, yeah. It's like, It's in between.
Is it? Okay.
No, yeah.
Would you say on the spectrum it's
it's more
closer
no.
to yeah? No, yeah?
No, yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, it's right in the middle.
I would say that's closer to yeah. Like,
I
no,
would say
yeah.
it's closer to no.
Okay, guess we're not in agreement there. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. No, that means no. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Correct.
If you finish with no, it's more a no than a yes. I
That's
guess.
correct. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
No.
Got it. That was really good. I think
That's
for the
weird.
most part.
That's so weird.
But do you know what I mean? Like these are
Those are Canadian stuff.
people say these things on the regular.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I know. A brain exercise for you to finish it off. Thank you so much, Dav, for joining
you,
me
thank
today.
you.
This was really fun. I hope
you.
you're not late for film.
Pretty sure I am.
Sorry.
So,
Cheers. Get lost. Get out of here.
Bobby's smile on me.
Thanks for listening to Max Access on the Forge Audio Network. If you like what you heard, please like, follow, subscribe, comment, and share.